Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a hoverboard just like this in Build a Boat for Treasure. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so to start off, we're going to be turning anchor block off and turning merging level to red. Alright, so you want to make a 5 tool golden pillar. Yes, this is, so the hoverboard uses the exact same weight as the RC car. So then you just want to add a little star shape at the bottom of your pillar. Then you just want to put another 5 tool golden pillar inside of the block. And the reason why we're not using 3 like the RC car is because, well, it doesn't need a very strong golden weight. So then what you want to do is you want to grab your plastic. So I'm using plastic. You can really use any block, but plastic, in my opinion, looks the best when painted. So then you just want to keep your scale at 1, scale it down as far as you can, then change your scale to 0.5, then scale it down as far as you can. Then with 0.5, scale it out 2 times. So then, so far, your plastic block should look like this. Then you want to change rotate to 15 and rotate your block so it rotates exactly like this. So if you don't know how to do that, press T for 6 times and then press R. How many times you need for the hoverboard. Because each side's different. Turn anchor block off for this part because otherwise you won't really be able to do this. So then you just want to add a little, I don't really know how to explain this. We're making the curve part now. So, okay, I just rotated it the wrong way. Alright, so now your hoverboard should look like this. Now you want to get out your scale tool and change it to 0. So now all you need to do is so we're just connecting the little, I don't know how to call it. I'm just going to call this the curve. I like calling stuff random names. So just like try and connect it. Make it look as like normal as possible, cause like you want to make this look like you don't want to make this look messy, because well, it's a hoverboard. So then once you've added your 2 little curves, I guess, then you want to grab your plastic again. Then you want to place 2 blocks at the top of where your curve is. So then you just want to scale them in. Almost make them as thin as possible. Scale them inside of the hoverboard. So then you just want to push them inwards. I don't know. So you want to sort of make a little shape like this. Then you just want to repeat this to the other side. Alright, so now once you've finished this, so this part is optional, but I'm going to be doing this. So for now we're just going to be making the grip tape. So you want to grab your concrete block, keep your scale at 0, scale it in as thin as possible, so almost basically paper thin. Then you just want to scale the grip tape just a little bit in. I don't really know. Then you just want to scale it to the end. And then you just want to rotate your block. So then you just want to rotate your block. Then you just want to add the grip tape. Put it to this little corner bit. Make it as thin as possible. Put it just like this, and then repeat that to the other side. By the way, this video is extremely hard to explain, because it's just everything. You're basically scaling it in this whole thing, and it's hard to explain. You scale this in, then you scale that in. So if it doesn't sound correct, then I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But anyway, it should look like this. Your hoverboard right now should look like this. But if you skip the grip tape part, then there won't be any grip tape. Alright, so then you just want to grab some pistons. So if you're on mobile, then you want to use buttons, because when you
Have you ever had a dream that you had?
When you actually use the skateboard, the pistons activate. So if you're on mobile, you want to use buttons. Just like you want to use buttons. They may look a little more. They may look different, but that's the best you're gonna get for mobile users. So then just if you're on mobile, place buttons just like this. But if you're on PC, then you want to add your pistons. So for this sake, I'm just going to be using the PC. I'm just going to be doing a PC tutorial because I'm on PC. So then you just want to rotate your piston, so it's attached to the hoverboard just like this. Then you want to repeat that to the other side. So this is basically going to look like the actual
You had.
how do I explain it? Like the bits that hover the hoverboard up. So then what you want to do is you want to grab another plastic block. So this is where this is how the hoverboard actually works. So you want to add a plastic block. I have the Robux motors, so I can use the Robux motors. But if you don't have the Robux motors, then use if you don't have the Robux motors, then just use the boat motors, the ones that you get when you start the game. But for 250 Robux, you can buy these motors. So then you want to grab your chair. Make sure it's the car seat. Then you just want to tilt your car seat. Make sure it's rotators at 15. Rotate your car seat so it basically looks like you're sitting down, standing on the hoverboard. So rotate it like this. I'd say this a lot of trial and error for this. Put your seat in the center. Just try and make sure that this looks the best as possible. So as you can see, I've basically got it. I might just lower the seat down a little bit because I have the new tool. Yeah, so now it looks like I'm standing on it, but then this is hard. Alright, yeah, again, there's a lot of trial and error. Alright, and looks like I got it almost perfectly. If you want to see, like if you really want to see, like if you've done it perfect, you can turn transparency to 100% with the screwdriver tool, and yeah, look, I'm basically standing on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. So now what you want to do is, well, oh, I can't speak. Wow. So now you may be thinking, well, you're basically done. Well, you're not, because the boat motor weighs like basically like a ton. So then you just want to balance the weight out by using gold blocks. Make sure merging level is still at red. And I'm changing my move back to 1 because I don't want uneven gold blocks because that will not be good. Then you just want to place 2 gold blocks right on the side. Then with your scale tool, scale the block inside of the other block. Then that should be enough weight to balance out the motor. So now you would be done, but because I want to make it look like a hoverboard, I'm gonna be using some lights on the side. So just grab your neon blocks, change your scale to 0. So this is probably the hardest part. All you want to do is you want to scale the neon blocks so they look like this. So you just want to scale the neon blocks so it looks like there's lights on the side of your hoverboard. This definitely takes the longest amount of time throughout the whole hoverboard. So just make sure you take your time with this one. Don't rush it. Right, so now I've done one side, but if you're lucky enough to have the trowel tool, then all you want to do is you want to change your trowel tool to clone. Shift click all of the neon blocks. Right, so shift click all of the neon blocks. Then all you want to do is you want to clone the blocks to the other side. And then you've got the lighting on the other side, which is very helpful. Alright, so now I'm gonna add an anchor block. So you can add lighting to this anchor block as well, but for the sake I'm not, because I don't really like the lighting on the anchor block, and also it takes way too long, like if you add lighting on the side of the anchor block. But if you're going to be using the hoverboard a lot, I recommend putting the lighting on the anchor block, as it looks extremely cool in my opinion. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to change the gold weight, make the whole gold weight, like all of it, turn collision off, and then turn transparency to 100%. Make sure everything aside from the anchor block is unanchored. So then all you want to do is you want to, oh, I haven't made that invisible. Make sure you make the gold invisible, because otherwise it just won't look good. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Whoops. Alright, make sure everything's invisible. So then all you want to do is you want to change the color of the lights to whatever you want. I'm just making it this shade of blue because that's currently my favorite shade of blue, and I really like the look of it. So then just change the color. You can really change it to whatever you want, but blue looks obviously the best because blue's the best color. So then you just want to paint the whole hoverboard black, aside from the grip tape, because we're going to be changing that color. So what you want to do is you want to click on more, make it purple, change it to purple, change the color to purple, then make it sort of a darkish purple, so this way it looks the most like grip tape. Then you just want to change the color of the grip tape, and that's what your hoverboard should look like. Then make all of these invisible, all of this invisible. And why did it just, alright, so make all of it invisible. Also make the other block invisible. And there you go, you should have your hoverboard. Aside from, I didn't make this invisible enough. And I also didn't paint this black. Surprisingly, why did I not, okay. And that should be your hoverboard. Okay, why didn't that change? Alright, and now you should have your hoverboard. So if you delete your anchor block, oh, by the way, make sure your anchor block is anchored. Lift your whole hoverboard up by like a couple pixels. Then you just want to delete your anchor block. And there's your hoverboard. Oh, and the gold block is attached. I don't think I didn't add enough gold. I will be right back. Yeah, alright. Maybe put a couple more gold blocks inside. So that way it doesn't just tip over, I guess. And there's your hoverboard. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.